The Los Angeles Lakers have been very impressive in the preseason when they are actually playing their starters and rotation players. The addition of Anthony Davis has helped make the Lakers' offense and defense look unstoppable, and there were a few lineups that looked incredible to me. Vogel has been experimenting with different starting lineups and rotations, and one lineup really stood out to me so far. So, let's go over what that lineup was and why it is so good. So, that lineup consists of Avery Bradley, Danny Green, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and JaVale McGee. This was the first starting lineup Coach Vogel used in the preseason, and it was very effective. So we'll start with the obvious. LeBron James and Anthony Davis on the floor together is honestly just amazing to watch, no matter who you put on the floor with them. It already looks like they have great chemistry on offense, and they are a devastating pick and roll combination. Davis looks unstoppable rolling to the rim, especially playing against undersized teams, for example like the Golden State Warriors. His combination of size, athleticism, and mobility is something special, and this has allowed him to be so dangerous in the paint. I would also like to see more pick and pops between LeBron and Davis, and we saw a little bit of it during the preseason, though AD hasn't really been able to knock down many jumpers yet. Davis is a decent 3-point shooter, and I'm sure he'll be able to knock down his threes at about a 35% clip or more during the regular season. This should help open up driving lanes for him and his teammates, and guys like LeBron and Rondo when he's on the floor will have a lot of room to operate and make plays. LeBron is just LeBron, and he is still great as usual. He looks much more energized compared to last season after taking a long break during the playoffs and in the offseason as well. He can do it all, and he'll likely be the primary ball handler for the Lakers starting lineup. He'll have a lot of opportunities to rack up easy assists through passes and lobs to Davis, and I wouldn't be surprised if he averages double-digit assists as well. He'll also get open driving lanes and get much easier buckets in the paint when driving to the rim compared to last season, as Davis commands a ton of defensive attention, and the shooters in the starting lineup should help space the floor as well. Speaking of shooters, that's what really helps make this lineup work. Danny Green was one of the best 3-point shooters in the NBA last season, and he got a ton of easy points getting wide open looks playing next to Kawhi and Siakam. He should see much of the same play next to LeBron and Davis, and he also draws a ton of defensive attention away from these two as well. If defenses leave Green open by doubling on AD or LeBron, Danny will make them pay, especially in the corners where he's automatic from 3. The big question here is Bradley, and I'm putting him in the starting lineup if he can get back to shooting over 36% from 3, like he was with the Celtics. He's a terrific on-ball defender who hounds this guy at a Patrick Beverley type level, but he must be able to knock down his open threes for him to be really effective with the Lakers. If he can do this, he'll help spread the floor for LeBron and AD and also force opponents to not double team on those two. And for a side note, the reason I didn't put Rondo here is because his defense hasn't looked great over the past few years, and his shooting is still very inconsistent even in the preseason. Also, Alex Caruso has struggled a bit in the preseason as well, and I don't think he's ready to start for a championship level team, given his glaring problems with ball handling at times. Finally, I have McGee as a starting 5, and he has looked really good in the preseason so far. He's one of the top shot blockers in the NBA, and the combination of him and Davis makes it very hard for anyone to score at the rim. I also wanted to touch upon Anthony Davis's versatility on defense, as his ability to protect the rim and guard small ball fours at times is what specifically makes his lineup so good on defense. He provides 2 lines of rim protection along with McGee, but he's mobile and quick enough to guard guys out at the perimeter as well. Having 2 guys who are about 7 feet in the starting lineup is not something we see much in the NBA anymore, given the small ball trend now. However, Davis allows the Lakers to run a big starting lineup that can match up well against these small ball lineups on defense, while being too big for opponents to stop on offense, and that's what makes them unbeatable on nights when they're clicking. We'll see who the Los Angeles Lakers will put in their starting 5 soon, but I think this should be their best lineup on both ends of the floor. Once Kyle Kuzma returns, he will be a big help for the Lakers offense, but from what we've seen from the past few seasons, he is still a very poor defender. He should be a great scoring spark if the Lakers offense is lacking, but on most days, I'd say the lineup I just broke down should be the Lakers' best and most well-rounded lineup they have. However, if we see that Kuzma has improved on defense and doesn't get beat almost every time on switches onto guards, I would put him in over Bradley. But For now, we haven't seen how he's looked on defense for this upcoming year, and the Lakers can't afford to have a big liability on D to close out games. We'll see what happens once Kuzma returns, and hopefully, he'll be healthy soon and become a big part of the Los Angeles Lakers' unbeatable lineup. So that's a wrap. Thank you all for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video and want to see more daily NBA content just like this, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and also be sure to turn on post notifications so you can stay updated on my newest video will be coming out. Also follow me on Instagram and hit me up if you want to talk about basketball, business, or have any video ideas you need to do. Let me know as I do try to back to all you guys there. Drop a comment down below on what you think the Los Angeles Lakers unbeatable lineup is. I'm definitely interested to see your guys' thoughts and your guys' combinations. So let me know as I do read comments. I'm definitely interested to see what you guys have to say there. So with all that being said, once again, thank you all for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in your next video. Peace.